So we are doing gas turbine, and we have derived the work done expression for gas turbine using velocity triangles, which we have seen, the combined velocity triangles also. So now let's define the stage efficiency. So the isoentropic efficiency is defined in two ways right now. So we have one total to total efficiency, which is stage efficiency, that is defined as T01 minus T03, that is the total temperature from change in the stage divided by the temperature change, isoentropic temperature change in the stage. So that is the formula we have, and S represents the isoentropic temperature rise, and by isoentropic relation we have T01 by T03 is equal to P01 by P03 raised to gamma minus 1 by gamma. This is isoentropic relation directly. So we can use this relation in stage efficiency to get the value of delta T0, that is the stagnation temperature rise, or actual stagnation temperature rise, to be more correct. So we are using stage efficiency to write that expression, where it is a function of stage efficiency, initial stagnation temperature, pressure ratio, and gamma. So it is applicable when the kinetic energy at exit is not wasted. That means whatever initial kinetic energy we had before the rotor, that is the same kinetic energy we have after the exit from the rotor. So from before the stator and after the rotor, we have same kinetic energy. But a nozzle is used after turbine, which accelerates fluid and helps in propelling. So if the kinetic energy is used, like if there is an extra kinetic energy, we can use it to accelerate the fluid. So if we have a converging cross section and the fluid is moving in that direction, the fluid is going to accelerate, and that accelerated fluid can help us in propelling. So if the nozzle or if the gas turbine is used in a moving condition, that means we are using it in airplanes which are moving, we can accelerate the fluid and use the fluid acceleration to help in propelling. But if we are in a static condition, this is not the case. We cannot use that accelerated fluid to propel. So in that condition, we use static properties rather than properties as in total to total. So that's the introduction to next efficiency, that is total to static efficiency. That is, we use this when the kinetic energy at exit is wasted. That means the function of the gas turbine is static. That means we are not moving. The gas turbine is on ground. So total to static efficiency is defined like this. The final temperature over here is not the total temperature. So that's the only difference we have. Now we'll look at one more efficiency, which is blading efficiency. And blading efficiency is given by psi, that is also known as temperature drop coefficient. Psi is defined as work done by U square by 2, and work done is Cp delta T0, that is total temperature difference, divided by U square by 2, that is the inlet energy. And that's all. So we are using the work done formula which we had seen earlier. We have substituted it. So the work done formula was UVF into 10 beta 2 plus 10 beta 3. One of the U gets cancelled, so we get this formula for blading efficiency. And blading efficiency is also called as temperature drop coefficient, which I said earlier. It is also called as blade loading coefficient and blading efficiency. Okay. And an important thing is notation is flow coefficient. So flow coefficient is represented by phi, and it is the ratio of flow velocity to blade velocity. So we have low flow coefficient, the VF will be low, and for constant m dot, that is mass flow rate or continuity equation is applicable. Rho into A into VF is going to be constant. So if my flow velocity reduces, area increase. So but in practical life, we have a limit to increase the area. So since there is a limit, we cannot reduce that, and since we cannot reduce that, we cannot reduce the flow coefficient, and that means the VF is going to be low. VF is low means the flow velocity is low, and flow velocity low means the efficiency is low. So that's what I have written it here. Okay, we'll stop over here. In the next video, we'll look at the degree of reaction.